wisdom whispers.
Come closer, my child. Tonight, the wind over Transylvania sounds older than usual. There's a kind of sadness in the air, the kind only autumn knows. Nights like this remind me of the stories my grandfather whispered to me when I was your age. Stories woven from shadows, moonlight, and the wisdom of the Romanian people. Hard-earned lessons from shepherds, villagers, wanderers, and poets who carried truth in their pockets instead of gold. Sit here beside me. Let the fire warm your hands. Let me share with you the words I've carried through decades, words that kept me steady in storms and humble in sunshine. A heart that learns silence learns strength. Noise is easy, but quiet courage is rare. Not every shadow means danger. Some shadows simply remind us where the light stands. A man grows old when he stops wondering, not when his hair turns white. Trust slowly, forgive gently, but never let bitterness live in the house of your soul. A heavy day becomes lighter when shared, but a heavy heart becomes lighter only when understood. Wisdom doesn't shout. She knocks softly, waiting for someone willing to open. Where patience sleeps, regret awakens. A wound you ignore becomes a scar that speaks for you. Kindness is the only fire that warms without burning. A lonely path is not always the wrong one. Sometimes it's the only one that leads home. A weak man blames the wind. A strong man adjusts his steps. If you carry grudges, your hands become too full to carry blessings. When pride leads, wisdom limps behind. A lie echoes loudly, but truth is the one that stays. Every person you love becomes a room inside you. Some remain lit forever. Fear is a poor advisor, but an excellent teacher. If you want to understand someone, watch what they protect. A heart that remembers its roots grows branches strong enough to shelter others. Sometimes life breaks you just enough so you can finally open. The old do not fear the night, only the days they wasted. my child. These truths were not written in books. They were carried in pockets, whispered by firelight, handed from one heart to another. One day, when the world feels heavier than your young shoulders can bear, remember these words. Not because your grandfather said them, but because time will prove them right. And when your own grandchild comes to sit beside you on an autumn night, pass these lessons on, so our story never fades from the wind over Transylvania.